Welcome. In today's video, we got 7 tips for new or beginner tattoo artists. Let's get into it. Now, these tips that I have written down right here are in no particular order. They're just 7 tips that I really think are going to help you. So, without further ado, let's go. Tip number 1, drawing. Now, it's a given you should probably continue to draw. But what I mean is, when you first get into tattooing, you're going to get busy doing tattoos and designing tattoos, and sometimes you're stuck doing simple stuff for a while. And that's pretty much all you do. But it's important to remember, just because you're tattooing this now, you want to be tattooing what you want to later. So continue to draw what you like, your style in the background, while working on these pieces that are great for tattooing, but not great for bringing your style out. So don't get too wrapped up in always drawing what you have to do for a tattoo and making that your only priority, because continuing to do work in your own style is very important. And eventually you'll get to the point where you can tattoo that style. Tip number 2, practice. And don't be ashamed of how much time you have to practice. If you're not ready, you're not ready. If you're still tattooing fruit or fake skin, that's fine. If someone's pressuring you and you're not ready, don't push it. You're gonna know when you're ready, and it'll be worth it. Your clients will thank you as well. And if you're gonna be doing your first tattoo, make sure that it's on somebody you know, somebody you trust, and somebody's gonna understand your situation if things don't go as planned. But don't rush it. Tip 3, big one, don't worry about the money. The money's gonna come in time if you stick with it, if you keep honing your skills. But in the beginning, you're just trying to tattoo and you're trying to do the best you can. So focus on that more than focusing on trying to get a bunch of money. If you have to charge a little bit less in the beginning to gain a couple clientele and prove yourself, then do so. Don't stress about how much you have to charge an hour. Make sure the work is good first. Focus on your skills. Tip number 4, invest in yourself. And if you're just starting out and you only have what you have, and you can get by with that, then do so. But as you start making some money and learning some more stuff, make sure you invest in yourself. Make sure you get, that piece of equipment that you want, that machine that you really want, that power supply that you really need, the inks that you really need, the equipment that you need, the needles. Start investing in yourself. And do it early on and get used to doing that. These are your tools, this is your craft. Make sure that as time goes on, as you develop, your equipment develops with you. So invest in yourself. Tip number 5, and it kind of goes without saying, is be clean, be sterile, take care of your workspace, take care of your equipment. If you haven't taken a bloodborne pathogen class, I highly suggest you do that. Tip number 6 is easier said than done. Eat, sleep, and make sure you get some relaxation. I know it. That's like the holy trinity right there. We all wish we could, but it's important. If you're starting out and your hands are shaking when you're trying to tattoo, you're just on edge, nervous, whatever. And that's because you're not relaxed and you probably haven't eaten anything. So eat something, not a lot, enough to settle your stomach. Breathe, relax, put yourself in a good place before you do that. Calm your mind down, calm your body down, your hands will calm down as well. Essentially, you gotta get out of your head. You gotta relax, eat something, and make sure you're getting enough sleep. My final tip is be patient. Now, this tip goes in 2 different directions, okay? You have to be patient when it comes to how long it takes you to tattoo. You have to be patient. Your skills will develop and you'll naturally get a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. But in the beginning, you might be daunted by how long it's taking you to do these tattoos. Don't stress about it. The more you do it, the faster you will get, the more proficient you will become. So be patient in that regards. Just make sure the work you're doing is good. Also in there with the patience is just be patient as a whole. Everything will grow and develop in time. You just have to make sure that you're ready, that you're doing everything you can as things develop. Don't fall behind, don't get discouraged, just be patient and keep working hard. So I hope these tips helped you in some way. If you have any of your own tips that you want to share with everybody, you can slap them in the comments section below so everybody else can read them. Nonetheless, these are my tips for you. Until next time, peace guys.